Hi everyone, I'm Joanne and this is Tom Wold. He's the managing broker here at Weichert Realtors, Ileana. And
Hello everybody.
We're actually here in Cherville today, Indiana, but we have two more locations.
We do. We have an office in Valparaiso, so Porter County, and in LaPorte, so LaPorte County. And happy to serve you out of any of those offices.
Yeah, so we're excited.
Yeah.
This is Tom and I's first video. So we are so excited because we have there's just so many questions out there for, what's coming up in 2023 with the market, interest rates, things like that. So we were going to just kind of have just a conversation today with you about those things. Tom, what do you think? What should a buyer do today? They're looking for a home. Is this a good time?
And it's interesting. I've been doing this 32 years, so sometimes I forget, I've been in it so long, I forget how many questions that you, the buyer, might have, So if you're really looking at this as an option, it's really a great time to buy a home. The statistics are showing that the market is a little bit flat, meaning we're not seeing those 10 to 15% appreciation rates. Which means you might be able to buy a home today at the same price it was last year, which is a good thing. Now with that, the interest rates are a little bit higher. Okay, so the higher interest rates cause the market to be a little bit flat, so you can buy a home at a better price today than maybe you did last year.
Right.
So it's a good time to buy. And to get started I would say to reach out to Joanne. And we have preferred lenders that'll do a free pre-approval for you. It doesn't cost you anything, and it doesn't hurt your credit to do that, but they'll go through and show you how much you can afford, what the cost would be, and it's a great way to get started. And if you're not in a position to buy right now, they'll give you the step-by-step process of what to do to get in position.
They're so helpful with that. So many lenders that we work with, they will, because you might think, well, gee, I don't know if I'm ready right now. My credit score's, not maybe where I want it to be. And the lenders help you to get to that goal. And guess what? Like Tom said, that's free. There's no cost to doing that. I feel like a lot of questions kind of circulate around, can I go shopping for a home right now without a pre-approval? I just want to get a feel for what's going on.
Sure.
But it's best to get that pre-approval. Why? You know what your buying power is going to be.
And really, everything we do in life is emotional decisions. And there's really nothing worse than being all emotionally in a position to think, I'm going to go buy a home, I'm going to go look. You get excited and then find out, maybe I'm not quite ready yet right now.
That's a good point.
So I would always get a pre-approval. Again, it doesn't cost anything. And people are talking about the rates. The rates are too high. Can I buy right now? We were talking about that, Joanne. And the fact that the rates are a little higher than they were doesn't mean you can or can't buy. It just means you may afford less home with the 6% interest rate than you will with the 3.5% interest rate. And I mean, there's so many things that we can talk to and go over with you or with a lender and explain to you why it is a great time to buy a home. There's programs out there. You can buy homes with no money down in some situations. 3.5%. Somebody in the family can gift you money. So there's really a lot of exciting things going on in the industry. And all the predictions are the prices are going to start going up again as soon as these rates start lowering, which they're talking about the third quarter, they might do that. And if the rates come down, then the prices will start going up. And what's the old saying they say about rates? They say date the rate, meaning, okay, you have a relationship with the rate, but don't marry it, but marry the home that works for you and your family. So you buy a home now. If next year the rates go down, you can refinance that down into the lower rate. And a lot of these banks will actually do a no-cost refinance. So those are things we can discuss with you. So it's a great time to buy a home. We'd love to help.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. I find too, sometimes people, again, they're asking, is this a good time to buy? I think of the pandemic that we just came off of, where you probably have seen it in the news, where so many offers were coming in on these homes. And what did it do? It drove up the value. A lot of buyers were left without anything to purchase. It was difficult and challenging to buy something. Now we're at a time, because the rates went up a little bit, but now as a buyer, you have more options out there, a little bit more choice. We still don't have the inventory. There's still lack of homes.
And the reality is that the demand is still there. Now it just cooled off a little bit with the interest rates, but as soon as these rates come back down, it might even be more of a feeding frenzy than we saw in the last 2 years, because we have so many buyers that are sitting idle that need to buy homes, but they're just kind of waiting to see what the market's going to do. So seriously, if you're thinking of buying, I don't think there's a better time we've seen in the last 3-4 years to buy a home.
Right.
With prices kind of stable right now, and again, we can refinance you into that lower interest rate when it comes.
And this is a perfect time right before typically the spring season is the busiest time for real estate.
Yeah.
So we're catching it even a little before.
Yeah.
So this would be a great time.
Yeah, but we'd love to help you out. Again, we're in Illinois, Indiana. We can service any of the South Suburban Chicagoland, all of Northwest Indiana. If you need referrals across the country, we have Weichert all throughout the country. So
That's true. We can always help you if you're thinking, well, I'm moving to Florida. How can you help me? Guess what? We can.
Yeah.
There's so many things. Even we were talking to contractors. You need a plumber. Guess what? We can help you with that too. There's so many people that we work with. So, and we're going to go ahead and enclose our number, website links, and things like that for you, so you can get in touch with us really conveniently.
And again, we do love to meet with people and just walk you through the process. There's no pressure. We're here to serve the community. If we can help get you prepared to get you in your new home when it's time, we're excited to do that. So thank you so much for listening today, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Thanks.
Call
Bye,
us
all.
soon. Bye.